David, he's been able to really just grow individually. Jeff, he initiates the contact. He initiates the conversation. He's a ham.
Having them around has made my life more fulfilling, and they make for me not to take life so serious.
When we first decided that we were going to open up our home, we talked with some people and they said, would you like to be, foster parents for a couple adults with disabilities? And like, hey, that would be an opportunity for us to maybe give back and open up our home. So that's how we originally met Jeff. David came along a little later. The challenge was we were two people living in a home by ourselves, and then now we had two adults living in a home and just transitioning with everything from dinner times and trying to set a routine so that everybody was comfortable and you were not just dealing with what me and Rhonda like, but now, hey, Jeff, David, what do you like?
Treated as just like they're part of our family, so we just, just like anyone else, go about our day, including them in whatever we decide to do.
Now every summer, me, Rhonda, Jeff, and David go to Myrtle for 2 weeks and we hang out, and there's a bunch of activities we do over the 2 weeks and they just love it. In our situation, it is a family. I can't imagine them not being with us. We live in a ranch and then we have a whole lower level, and they've kind of taken over that whole lower level as their own space where they have separation of their own rooms, but then they have a family room, a living room, so it's their space, unique space for them just to hang out. They kind of stick to their areas, but they have shared spaces that they do different things in. Sometimes they'll have their guitar. You see Jeff's guitar and David has his guitar in his bed. They'll be in their chairs just doing singing. SRCD has been very helpful in terms of helping us kind of manage through all the paperwork, the things that we need to do, and just ensuring that David and Jeff have all the services and different things that they want, kind of that advocate for ensuring that they're happy.
Shared living, it's more of a family setting. So Jeff and David have gotten to experience what it's like to live in a family setting. They get to share the same supports of Ben and Rhonda. They've gotten to take advantage of all the other things that a family has to offer. My role with Jeff and David is just kind of help monitor and make sure that Jeff and David, all their needs are being met. They're happy with the supports they're getting. I also try to provide support to Ben and Rhonda and make sure they don't have any questions or they don't need any assistance.
It just works out well because you always have a direct line and a contact that you can talk to, and kind of, they're going to advocate for the individuals that you take care of.
Ben and Rhonda, they're real people. Jeff and David, they're real people. And my role is to help those people connect so that Jeff and David can live the life that they want to live. They can feel like they are successful and their needs are being met, and that they're a part of a family, a part of their community, because that's what they've asked for.
We know where Jeff was at when he first came to live with us. We know where David was at when he first came to live with us. And what we see now and how they've grown, you kind of take some selfish pride in it. You're like, wow, I played a little part in helping change their life, and maybe when they're smiling and we're on vacation together and you see the joy in their face, you're like, okay. We've changed their lives. We've made something special in their lives. At the end of the day, you want to make it so that the individuals you are bringing into your home are going to be happy. It's not all roses. There's challenges that exist. We have SSA that support us. We have Stark DD. We have family. We have friends. You can't do this alone.
No one's in this alone. We're one community of neighbors, friends, families, coworkers, strangers. Whether we have a disability or not, everyone is in this together.
The Stark County Board of Developmental Disabilities helps people with disabilities live and work in their community by eliminating barriers and coordinating funding and monitoring services.